Autobots, roll out!
I'd like to take a moment to thank my channel members. Thank you. It's continued support like yours that keeps this channel growing. And if you haven't already, please consider joining today. Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers VNR Volvo Optimus Prime, and I love this toy. This figure is brand new and available from Hasbro Pulse right now as of the time of this recording. This is a Voyager class figure that comes with a trailer. It's the same trailer that we got back in Earthrise. It's just a little bit of a redeco of that trailer. Retails for approximately $55. And I have to give a big thank you to my friend Fire Talks because he helped me get this figure. These figures became unavailable there for a minute. I had missed out, and he was able to secure one for me. Of course, since then, these figures have become available again, and they're available again from Hasbro Pulse as of the time of this recording for $55. And what this is a repaint of the Holiday Prime that we saw back in December. And if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I kind of wish I knew this was coming, because I would have probably skipped the Holiday Prime and just waited for this one. Holiday Prime is fine for what it is. It's a bit of a novelty, but the paint is kind of so-so for me. I prefer my G1 colors. So I would have actually waited for this one. Still really hoping against hope that we get a G2 combat hero version of this. All we have to do is turn the waist around on this guy, give him a paint job, and then, you know, you can just take the trailer sides off, give us the flat trailer, and then make some kind of a little missile thing to put on there. There you go. G2 Combat Hero Optimus Prime. Really crossing my fingers on that. Hasbro, if you watch that, please make that happen. But I'm also very happy with this G1 paint job because I actually liked it a lot more than I was going to. So here's the box, and it's a closed box. It does come packaged in the vehicle mode. You got the VNR Optimus Prime. You can see Prime right there, and there's red and blue along with the trailer. You got the Volvo logo right there. It is a licensed product for Volvo, and you're going to have that same image here at the top. Over on the side, you got kind of like an outline of the truck. On this side, an outline of the robot head, and then along the back, you're going to see product shots of Prime, both in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. Shows you the base mode for the trailer. You got the removable matrix right there, 37 steps for transformation. And what you get included, once again, you get the toy, the figure, packaged in his truck mode, which looks absolutely fantastic. You get a weapon, which can be easily stored either under the trailer here, if you'd like, or, of course, we all know this Earthrise trailer, we've gotten several versions of this by now. We're all familiar with it. You can store the weapon right in there. And then, of course, this comes with the extension so that you can plug it in right there. And, of course, we also get a sheet, or should I say a poster of instructions. This thing it's absolutely massive. Takes up the whole screen right there. Just absolutely massive. And, again, this is nothing more than a repaint of the Holiday Prime that we got back in December. Nothing else changes other than the colors, but they look absolutely fantastic. The truck mode is approximately 6.5 inches long, about 2.5 inches tall. Trailer, again, the same trailer we got back with Earthrise, combined length of about 10.5 inches right there. Rolls really nice. And I have to say, I really like the way this looked. When I first saw this and I saw the red and blue, I thought, okay, cool, they gave us G1 colors, but I really wanted that G2 Combat Hero Prime. I was a bit disappointed. Once I got it in hand and I had it in person, and I can see just, it doesn't show through on camera. The red and the blue is so vibrant. It has such a G1 feel to it. It looks absolutely fantastic. And then the trailer done in it's actually painted. It's got a silver finish to it. Really nice white and light blue sticker here for the stripe with the Autobot logo right there. The one thing that I'm kind of about is the back here. The door is done in black, which I find interesting why they didn't just match that to this. That's, I don't know. It's a choice. I do like the black for the wheelbase back here. That looks pretty good. And then, of course, all the wheels are painted. It rolls real nice. It looks really good from every angle. It looks absolutely fantastic. Let's you got the little landing gear right there. You can stand that up right there. Of course, if you wanted, you could take the adapter off and mounted like this, and you can have yourself a longer truck. Of course, you got a big gap right here, but you know, if it's something you want to do, you can do it. We'll pop that back in there one more time. Stretch out the landing gear. We'll put that there. Take a look at the truck itself. Again, it's the same truck that we got back in holiday. It's just looking much better in the red and the blue. Absolutely love the way this looks. This is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous looking toy. We'll set this off to the side right here. We'll do a quick comparison again with the Holiday Prime. Let's see if we can get them both in frame right here so we can see what the two of them look like together. And I'm unhitched. There we go. I hope I never have to say that in real life. There you go. So you can see what the two of them look like together. And again, cool novelty, but honestly, if I would have known for sure, like I was hoping, it was about a 90, right, that we were going to get another repaint on this guy. But if I would have known for sure that this was coming, I would have totally skipped out on this. But that's just me. That's just the way I am. But there you go. So you can see what the two of them look like together. And while I'm transforming these figures back into robot mode for comparisons, let me tell you about a couple of shows that I'm going to be attending here pretty soon. The first one is TFCon in Orlando. This is happening October 20th through the 22nd at the Doubletree Hilton Hotel by Orlando by SeaWorld. This is not something that we're doing in any kind of official capacity. This is just my friends and I are going to a con, just like you and I would go to a con. We're just going there as regular guests, but it's kind of become our annual thing, or at least right now is biannual thing, where we just kind of get together and go hang out and catch up with each other in person. All of my friends from YouTube, if you've been on my channel for any kind of time, you've seen these guys on my channel. You've also seen me on theirs. Patriot Prime, Kato's Collection, Rodimus Primal, Deluxe Baldwin, Fire Talks, Engineer Hoist, Ghost Prime Reviews, Norbs, and maybe Treebot. I'm still waiting to hear back from Treebot. He hasn't gotten back to me if he's going to come down. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Patriot Prime is actually coming down and spending a week with me here in my house before the show. So that's going to be a lot of fun. TFCon Orlando 2023, October 20th through the 22nd at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel at Orlando SeaWorld. The next show, I'm actually going as in an official capacity. I'm actually been invited as a guest. It's the first time that I've ever been officially invited as a guest to anything. Free Play Florida. This is happening November 17th through the 19th at the RP Funding Center in Lakeland, Florida. This is my annual gaming convention. I love this show so much. I've been heavily involved with it since its second year. It's basically Florida's largest arcade for a weekend. It's fully put together by people like myself who are private owners and collectors of arcade machines and pinballs, vintage consoles, vintage computers, that kind of stuff. And we just basically set up the biggest arcade in Florida for that weekend. All of the games are set to free play, hence the name Free Play. So no quarters needed. Once you get in, you see a machine, you want to play it, nobody's playing it, walk up, hit the button, start playing it. It is such a cool event. Concerts, panels, contests, shows. It's an amazing show. Free Play Florida. I'm going to be a guest there. Come and see me. This is happening again November 17th through the 19th at the RP Funding Center in Florida. So Lakeland, Florida. So again, if you see me, come up and say hi. I'm going to finish transforming these guys and get back to the review. One last look at the trailer real quick before we get into transformation. Again, it's the same exact trailer that we got with Earthrise. But again, wouldn't this make a perfect candidate if you just remove the side panels and remove this back hatch right here, remove the little drone dude, just give us the flat bed and some kind of a missile launching looking piece right there. Attach that to Prime along with a G2 paint job, and there you go. You have yourself a perfect G2 Combat Hero Prime. That would be so cool. The little drone right here is the same one that we got in Earthrise. It's painted in black this time. You still got the articulated arms right there, and you can remove them and do all the stuff that you could do with the Earthrise Prime. No difference there. So that's about it for the trailer, really. It's the same trailer. We all have 2 or 3 of these by now, right? So I don't think we need to go into too much detail. The weapon, again, is the same weapon as Earthrise and does flip in half, so you can store it. Mine is super loose. Like if I just wiggle mine around, the it tends to come apart real easy, but I think that's just a mileage may vary kind of situation. I think that's just on mine. So I just kind of keep it that way, and then I just store it that way. The transformation for the figure itself, again, it's the same transformation that we've seen with the holiday one. We're just going to separate the back right there, bring that down, move the smoke pipe over here to the side, take the tanks, move these out to the side, and then flip them up. And when you do, that's going to unpeg them from the arm right there. So just bring those up and out of the way. Pull the arms out. There is a little bit of a little hook piece right there that hangs right here. So just kind of move these up, bring them down, get them out of the way. And then I like to turn them and bring them out just to keep them out of the way. For now, while we're here, we can go ahead and just open this up and extend the fist just to get that step done. We'll do that over here, and we'll do that over here. Pull it out open, get the fist out. Love the colors on this. It's so vibrant. So this next step right here, a little careful. I am especially careful with this piece right here because this is all clear plastic, and I did break my first Holiday Prime, snapped right there at the hinge. So when I transform this guy, especially my Holiday Prime, I do it with kid gloves. So I like to be very, very gentle with this piece right here. So this can come down, and then you got the two little flaps right here. You can flip these in. That's going to form his grill for his chest later on. And then just kind of, actually, while we're here, we can bring these down. Or up rather, these little mud flaps, and there's two tabs there that are going to tab into these two slots here, so you can slot that in place. And again, this is one of those where I don't like to push it in too hard, because then again you have to snap these off later, and again, all clear plastic on a hinge, very easy to break. But the chest is pretty much done. And then we'll take the front of the cab right here, split this in half, take the grill, bring it down just enough to unlock it as you saw, and then hinge it out. So again, bring this down just enough to unlock it and then hinge it out. Come around to the bottom of the truck, take these blue panels right here, move these out of the way one at a time, and then that's going to let you flip this over. Again, flip this one over to get out of the way, and then you can flip the whole front of the truck forward. I like to bend them all the way down so I have room to work with here. Down here are the feet, so you just push these through and rotate these all the way around and out. Extend the toe, extend the heel, bring this piece back in, and then we're going to fold it and then hinge it upwards like so. And then the little panel is going to close and tab right there. And then as you bring this down, look for this little curve right here. You're going to want to get that little notch on top of that tab right there for the knee pad. Once you've done that, you can straighten out the leg, and then that leg is done. So again, we'll come down here to the foot, push the foot through, rotate it all the way out, extend the toe, extend the heel. Bring this panel in all the way, fold it, and then accordion it up into the leg. There's a tab right here. It's going to go into a slot for this panel. And then as you bring the knee plate around, rotate it and get that notch on that tab right there. And then straighten out the leg. Legs are done. Take this piece right here. This is going to rotate up. We're going to rotate these down. And then we're going to use this hinge to bring the whole body up like so. So now this piece can tab right there. That's going to lock into place. We can bring the arms down. Open the hitch right here. That's going to reveal the head. And then we can bring this whole piece back. As you do, we're going to take the back wheels right here. We're going to kind of split this in half and fold it up and over, and then everything is going to snap into place. Finally, take these mud flaps here, rotate these down in between the wheels, and there is our VNR Optimus Prime in robot mode. He looks absolutely fantastic, standing at about 7 inches tall. And again, same exact figure we got in Holiday Prime, just repainted, and it just looks so good. Not just, it's the reds and the blues are so vibrant. You got a nice silver paint job on the face right there. See if we can get that in close. Nice powder blue eyes right there. Even the silver outline around the windshields right there. Silver on the grill for the chest right there. You got the yellow arrow details right there on the forearms, blue fists, silver legs. The blue and silver on the shins right there. Everything just looks So good. He doesn't really have any hollow spots to speak of. Very nice, solid figure. Again, all we need to do is this, and then fill this, and this in, give it a new paint job, and we got ourselves a G2 Combat Hero Prime. Please, Hasbro, make that happen. I would love to see that happen. That's such a cool figure. It would be really cool to have a modern interpretation of it. Chest does open. Again, I have to be so super careful here. So we pop this open. Again, you got clear plastic on a hinge. Just be very careful. I already broke one of these. It's not a fun experience. The matrix is removable. Just so you can see, silver with orange and the powder blue. Looks very, very nice. And there you go. It is removable if you want to take it out, and then you just pop it right back in there where it was. Very cool. And then you can close that up. Articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint, so you got an up and down, side to side, inquisitive tilting, all that good stuff. Shoulders can rotate forward and backwards, and they can go all the way around. They are on a mushroom peg. The shoulders can also go in and out on a pin hinge. Rotation at the bicep, 90-degree bend at the elbow, and rotation at the wrists. Rotation at the waist. Legs, hips can go. Am I not locked in? It's locked in, but it's very soft. It's coming off very, very easily. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, in and out. Rotation, mushroom peg at the thigh, bend at the knee, and then, of course, you got ankle tilts that can tilt all the way out to a 90. So you can do a big, big split right there. Very nice figure. I really, again, if I would have known for sure, if I could have had a guarantee that this figure was coming, I would have skipped Holiday Prime, and I would just wait for this one, because I like this one so much better. And there he is with his rifle. So you can see what the two of them, so you can see what he looks like with his rifle, and here he is with Holiday Prime, so you can see what the two of them look like together. And yeah, again, nice novelty, good to have. I'm probably going to box this guy up and just get him out during Christmas, and then just put this guy up by. So I don't know. I like this one better. So there's that one. Here he is with Studio Series Rise of the Beast, Optimus Prime. So you can see what the two of them look like together. Very cool. And just because he's always here on my desk, always have a G1. You know that I work from home, and I also have an office that I go into several times a week. So I travel for work, and at both of my desks, I have a G1 Prime. That's just a fact of life for me. So always have a G1 Prime at your desk in case of emergencies. So you can see what the two of them look like together. So yeah, we'll bring in the trailer and we'll open this up just to have kind of like a cool little outro shot right there. So you can see what it all looks like together. Very, very cool set. If you missed or skipped out on the Holiday Prime and you don't have a version of this mold, I highly recommend you get this one. This is a very fun mold. It's an absolutely fantastic paint job on this. You do have to go into this. This is not a kid's toy, so you have to go into this knowing you got to be very careful with this whole chest piece here, the way this hinges and tabs in and out of the chest, and the way it tabs in and out of vehicle mode, and this hinge right here. This entire thing is clear plastic with red paint over it. So you have to go into this knowing you have to be careful with that chest. But other than that, this is a fantastic, beautiful piece. Highly recommended for any Optimus Prime collector. And if you missed out on the Holiday Prime or skipped on it, this is, in my opinion, it's a better version to get anyway. So go and get this one. And I think that about does it for the Transformers VNR Volvo Optimus Prime. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.